Not much, man. What can I do for you?
Just don't know how you can support Biden when he can't make it through speeches and he's falling down steps all the time, like
How old are you, by the way?
18.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. You just have to be above the age of 18 or 18 and above for TikTok Live. That's why I ask. What do you mean? When was the last time you watched a Biden speech?
I mean, I always see like clips and stuff. I don't like watch full speech.
Well, yeah, so there you go. That's a problem, right? You just see clips, and like the clips are never going to paint the full story. So what I would recommend, as opposed to like looking at these clips and believing that Biden can't speak, just watch him speak. Just watch him give a speech. I can pull up a speech for you right now if you'd like.
Yeah, but I mean, like you look at like he falls over. He has to use like the short steps going up Air Force One. He has to change his shoes. It's just
No. The shoes. This is always what I always found funny. Like the shoes are. He wears dress shoes. He still does. And when he wears like comfortable shoes, I feel like we shouldn't attack him for that, because it's like, I'm sure you wear comfortable shoes too. I'm sure when you don't have to wear dress shoes and dress up nice, you would also wear comfortable shoes. Not, the president doesn't always wear a suit. I mean, look at Trump. He would go on the golf course and he'd wear more comfortable shoes. Look at Obama. Same thing. He would exercise, right? He would go for a bike ride and wear sneakers. Right? So the shoes is a stupid point. But what I'd say is, like, I think you're like buying into the Republican narrative that Biden's not fit to serve. Like, they want you to believe this when in reality there's just no substance to it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he's just like kind of a laughing stock. Like everyone I talk to always makes fun of him. Always says like he's not fit to serve. All this stuff.
Well, I think that might just be the people you're around, right? Because like when you're looking at the Biden presidency, it's been incredibly productive. Like he's gotten a lot done, of which I'm sure you agree with.
No.
I can tell you about it. Largest infrastructure bill since Eisenhower, investing in new roads and bridges, removing every single lead pipe in America so everybody has clean drinking water. Pretty good. Expanding healthcare for veterans, called the PACT Act. The bill expanded healthcare for veterans exposed to toxic burn pits abroad. Great. The CHIPS Act, the Chips and Science Act, invests in manufacturing in the United States. There's been a manufacturing boom under Biden. Manufacturing spending in the private sector has gone up 250% under Biden. Pretty good.
All right. What about the economy? What about border?
Yeah, absolutely. The economy, 14.8 million jobs created under Joe Biden. GDP was 3.3% last quarter. It was expected to be 2. Yo, thank you, Ariel, for the subscription. They were projecting 2%. It was 3.3. Job growth last quarter was over 350,000 jobs. It was expected to be around 180. Wages are going up. They're outpacing inflation. Inflation has fallen rapidly. We're now at 3.1% inflation nationwide. Gas prices have also fallen rapidly. We're back to pre-pandemic levels. The economy is doing really well right now. Very, very strong.
Well, how come the gas prices were insanely high like last year?
Yeah.
And it just kept going up, and then everything.
Thank you, Juju.
Food prices, everything,
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Juju, for the train. I appreciate you. Yeah, there's a variety of reasons as to why prices went up, mainly because of global supply chain issues due to COVID. And what that means is like nobody was shipping, nobody was flying planes, things were just not moving around the world. And so when, supply is high, demand is low. Are you familiar with like Supreme, like the hoodies or like Yeezys, the shoes?
Supreme, like the brand, like
yeah.
Luxury brands.
Yeah, you know how they do like very limited drops of clothing, like they'll maybe like sell 100 of one hoodie. Yeah. So think about it that way. When that hoodie is sold, it goes on a resale market and the price goes up because there's so little of them. That's the same thing in the economy. When the supply is low, but the demand for that hoodie is really high, the price goes up. And that's the same for like paper towels, eggs. So prices went up as a result of that because people weren't shipping things and that the economy wasn't moving around the world. And that's why. It wasn't because of Joe Biden. It wasn't because of Donald Trump. It's just that COVID basically shut down the global economy. And that's why prices were high with gas. That's why prices were high with food.
So you're saying that basically if Trump were to get back in, if Trump were to get back in office and gas prices went down, it wouldn't, like, you wouldn't give Trump any credit?
Correct. Just like right now, gas prices going up were not Joe Biden's doing, and gas prices coming down were also not Joe Biden's doing. The gas prices are independent of the president of the United States.
So does the president not have anything to do with like inflation and like the food prices and stuff, or no?
Presidents can have an impact on both of these things, but it depends on like what happens through Congress, and nothing happened through Congress under Donald Trump or Joe Biden to increase either of these things. So when we're looking at, gas prices and food right now, no, Joe Biden has not had an effect on the prices of these things.
All right.
So you're Gen Z, right? You're 18 years old. What are some issues you care about?
I mean, economy, border, those are like my main two, really.
What about like reproductive rights for women?
No, I don't care.
You don't care like about abortion rights?
No. No.
So like if you have a sister?
Yeah.
You don't like think about those rights for her?
I don't think she should kill babies, no.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely
one of those.
Not. Absolutely not.
Even if she was assaulted?
Absolutely not.
So if she was assaulted, you would want your sister to carry that baby to term?
Yeah.
Do you hear like okay, I need you to pause and think about what you just said.
I mean,
if your sister was assaulted.
That's not right. Killing.
Wait. Just think about what you just said, right? If your sister was assaulted, you would want her to have her assaulter's baby?
Yes. There's adoption. There's plans. There's many options besides just going out and just killing the baby.
Are you not like processing how insane that is?
No, I don't think.
Like you don't want women to have the choice to do what they want with their own bodies.
No.
Okay. Nice. So like like bodily autonomy, things like that. Like when do you cut it off? You just think that abortion should not be a thing in any circumstance?
Yeah, no circumstance.
Not even when the life of the mother's in question?
It's just not a big topic. Like it's not.
Really? No, it's a big topic for a lot of people. We just had Allie in here, Allie Phillips. She's Democrat running in Tennessee. Had to flee the state of Tennessee to get an abortion, necessary reproductive care.
No, I mean, I think there's a lot more to worry about and care about than that.
You don't. So like there have been around 65,000 pregnancies as a result of assault since Roe v. Wade was overturned. I think that those 65,000 women, births, those 65,000 women might have something to say to you. Thank you, Summer, for subscribing. Appreciate you. Come on, man. We got to be better. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why you think it's like killing a baby. I don't know.
I mean, you look at the people who are supporting all this shit. It's just like it's all the losers. It's all the losers are supporting it.
All the wait. Losers support women's bodily autonomy.
Yeah, it's always the blue-haired liberals.
I'm not blue-haired.
Oh,
I'm a 21-year-old dude. I'm not a woman, but I see the importance of women having the ability to make their own choices.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, like the data is, first of all, even if you don't want to take like just a topic on like bodily autonomy, right? The data is clear in countries that have women have access to the necessary reproductive care. Their quality of life is better. Their life is prolonged. The data is overwhelming. In countries where access to reproductive care is limited, all of these indicators for quality of life are worse. So we see that abortion and reproductive care actually helps women and helps a society as opposed to like hurting it. So I don't think people are losers for wanting to, being able to control it. You know what? Screw this. Don't listen to me. Listen to Allie. Allie, you take this. I'm going to go get more water. Allie, you do it.
Hi, Jack.
What up?
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so Harry was just talking about me. I'm the woman who had to flee Tennessee to get a necessary abortion. Actually, around this time last year, my husband and I am married. I have a 6-year-old daughter already, and we wanted to expand our family. So we got pregnant on purpose. It was a planned for and wanted pregnancy. And everything was going perfectly fine until my 19-week anatomy scan. At that anatomy scan, do you know what happens at an anatomy scan?
No.
Okay, so if you don't know what happens at an anatomy scan, I highly encourage you to do some research on women's reproductive health care before you make such a stern statement like you just did. So at an anatomy scan is when you find out if the organ's developed, if the fetus is healthy, pretty much everything that's important, right? Well, at this anatomy scan, we found out we were having a little girl. We named her Miley Rose. we found out that pretty much every major organ in her body did not function. It did not develop correctly. So both of her kidneys, her stomach, and her bladder didn't form correctly. Only half of her heart was working. She had no lung development. She had no amniotic fluid around her. She stopped growing at 15 weeks, and she had a rare brain defect that only 3% of fetuses survive to birth with. And if they survive birth, they die within the first 6 months. With all of that combined, she was deemed incompatible with life. And I was told by my doctor that the longer I stayed pregnant, the worse Miley would get and the higher risk my health was going to become. Do you think I should have been forced to continue that pregnancy and potentially put my own life at risk and leave my 6-year-old here motherless?
No, probably not.
Probably not, or no?
I mean, I still don't think you should kill the kid.
She was going to die anyways, Jack, and she was putting my life at risk. Let's actually take the Republican propaganda and fear-mongering out of the conversation, and let's actually speak to your heart as a human being. Do you think anybody should be forced to carry something that is putting their life at risk?
Again, I don't think you should kill the kid, though.
What part of she was going to die anyways?
Okay, if someone's about to die and they're alive, you can't kill them. That's not legal.
So a lot of times when we have family members that are on, say, life support, we do take them off life support and let them pass peacefully because it is the humane thing to end one's suffering. It is inhumane to further and prolong suffering. My daughter, Miley, actually, a week after we found out she wasn't going to live, I made it to New York City for my abortion and found out that she was already gone. She had already passed away. And at that point, I was then in a state of possibly going septic and losing my life. So I had to go into an emergency abortion. It's inhumane treatment to put anybody through a process like that. I understand you're young and I understand you're a male, so you will never have to experience what I went through, but you have a sister. And I assume someday you may get married to a woman, maybe have a daughter of your own one day. I need you to understand how important reproductive health care is. It is not killing babies like they try to tell you it is. I can 100% promise you an abortion saved my life, and it has saved many women's lives.
Okay.
Can you promise me that you will do some research and actually understand why abortion is necessary and essential healthcare?
No.
Okay, well, you're just an ass.
Yeah, just
No, there's just way bigger topics to be talking about.
What's more important than protecting someone's life?
Economy.
The economy is more important than protecting someone's life.
How about the border? How about that young college girl who just got killed in Georgia because of the illegal?
Okay.
You don't want to talk about? Yeah. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Wait. I'm pretty sure Biden has proposed one of the best border bills this country has ever seen, and the Republicans continue to vote it down.
He just did that now. You know why? Oh, maybe because it's election year.
No, Biden proposed an immigration bill on day one of his presidency. Wait, Jack. Just for the record, Biden proposed an immigration bill on day one of his presidency. He sent it to Congress. It's called the U.S. Citizenships Act of 2021. This is not something that Biden's just tried to do right now. This has been something he's been trying to do his entire presidency, and Republicans blocked that bill as well.
Well,
Thank you, Tracy, for subscribing.
He also quit building the wall.
The wall, but that's already there because there's already a fence on the wall, or excuse me, on the border.
No, Trump's wall.
Yeah. There's already a fence. So when Trump says he built the wall, he only built 52 miles of new wall because there's already a wall.
No, he built 400 miles of the wall.
And that's completely false.
That is not false.
Really? Do I have to fact check you right now?
Please.
Yeah. Watch this.
Hey, Jack, do you know what a cervix is?
No.
Okay, great. Just asking. Just wondering.
Sounds about right.
Oh my God.
So listen to this. This is from PolitiFact. The Trump administration built 52 miles of new primary border barriers, the first impediment people encounter if they're trying to cross the southern border with Mexico. The administration built 458 total miles of primary and secondary border barriers. The majority were replacements of smaller that's a huge word I can't read. Barriers. It's dilapidated, by the way.
Okay, I have a question for Jack, and then I'm done because I just feel like being. I always have to be professional lately, and I feel like this is a safe space. Jack, do you know what a period is?
What?
Do you know what a period is?
Of course.
Okay, why do women have periods?
Give me this.
Well, because you have such a strong opinion on reproductive health care, I would
No,
assume.
I don't. I just said that. That's like the bottom topic I care about.
Right, but your opinion is that you think women should be forced to carry unviable pregnancies and forced upon pregnancy. So clearly you have an opinion. So do you mind telling me what a period is for?
No, I'm not getting into all that. No.
Is it because you don't know?
Yeah, I'm 18 years old and I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, and you have a sister. I assume you came from a woman, right? A mom?
Nah, I actually came from two dads, according to all the libs out there. Because that can happen. That can happen.
Jack, you're owning the libs right now, buddy. You're just showing us you're so ignorant. This is good, man. This is nice.
Buddy, just look at the libs. It's all the
libs.
wackos, dude. It's all the weirdos.
Oh.
I'm pretty normal, unless I checked.
Every lib I see, they're all freaking blue haired.
Do Ali or I have blue hair?
No.
Would you be able to like identify our political beliefs if you just looked at us?
Yeah, I can identify every single lib that I see.
Really?
Yeah, they're just complete dorks.
Oh, complete door. Oh, sorry. Reading and like being informed. Yeah. Oh, God. So awful, right?
Oh my God, the educated. How dare we?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. Do you know who Nelk is? Do you know who Nelk is? Nelk boys? Oh, yeah. Look at all their fans. All their fans are Republicans. All normal people. Just, it's just funny. It's just funny.
Yeah, like Nelk, who's like bases like 14-year-old boys.
14-year-old boys.
Yeah. I think you've kind of outgrown them.
Like college kids who.
Yeah, I think you might have outgrown them, my man. I think you might want to move on to something a little bit more interesting.
I mean, aren't you like 21, 20?
Yeah, I'm 21, and I think like Nelk is so unfunny. I think it's
well,
like
of
super.
Course you think they're funny. You sit every night doing these lives.
Yeah, I'm interested in like world events. Yeah.
I mean, do you go to college or no?
Yeah, I'm a junior in college.
You're a junior in college.
Mm-hmm.
So then, how come? Wait, like what part of the country are you? East Coast.
East Coast, New York City.
East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then middle of the week you're doing these lives.
Yeah.
Like
go to class during the day.
When you're up till like what is it, like 2 a.m.?
Yeah, sometimes like 4. Yeah, I'll do homework during the day, go to class, make videos on TikTok, do these debates. Like on the weekends, like huh?
What time are your classes if you're up at 3 a.m.?
Sometimes they're 11 a.m., 10, 1, 2 ish.
Why are you worried about how long he's on a live when you're literally on the live?
What do you mean? It's a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So why are you questioning him about his live when you're actively in it?
I wasn't even talking to you.
I don't care.
Yeah, she's here in my live, so if she would like to speak, she can speak, Mama. She can talk to you. That's
like giving somebody a cookie and then being like, why are you eating the cookie?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
You have anything else for us, Jack? Or are you just going to like sit there in your own little pity?
No. I just think it's funny that all the that you can just, it's just funny. All the libs are always the people living on welfare, Just funny.
Like Republican states take more in welfare than Democratic states, right?
Right. I was just about to say that.
Thank you, Katie, for subscribing. Appreciate you.
Yeah, but it's all the libs, though.
Oh, no.
It's still all the libs.
No. These are like predominantly Republican states, and some of the poorest cities in America are Republican. They bleed red, like 95, 90, 80+% voting Republican.
I don't think so.
You can look it up, my man. You can look up election data. I can even show you if you'd like.
Okay, then look up all the blue cities and all the crime that they have.
What blue cities are you referencing?
San Francisco, LA, New York City, Chicago.
Well, I actually live in New York City, and crime is way down in New York. It's been falling rapidly across the United States.
I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you.
You shouldn't feel bad for me. This city's
you
great.
gotta like dodge all like the poop on the streets, or
This just shows me you've never been to New York. I don't know why you think there's like feces on the street.
There is. New York is a dump. That's why everyone's moving out. Everyone's coming to Florida.
No, actually, New York City population has grown in recent years because people realize it's the greatest city on earth. Damn
Really?
right.
It's a beautiful city.
Really? That's why
exactly.
everyone's moving to Florida. That's why everyone's moving to Florida?
I just told you that like population in New York City has grown in recent years.
That is extremely false.
Really? Based on what?
Based on
Jack, like we're just gonna keep doing this. You're gonna keep like going from topic to topic, and you're gonna be wrong every single time.